All right, men, Doc said. Here we are now. All we have to do is go up and dock on the floor. That is, knock on the door. Seven dwarfs had just reached the castle where Snow White lived. They had been so busy in the mines that this was the first time they'd had a chance to visit Snow White since she had married the prince. Time's a wastin', Grumpy said. He knocked firmly on the tall wooden door. A moment later, a guard opened it. Good day, the castle guard said. New servants around the back, please. Oh, we're not flu nervants, Duck spoke up. We're not new servants. We're here to see the princess. Yes, the princess, the other dwarfs agreed. Dopey nodded eagerly. The guard looked doubtful. You're here to see the princess. He looked them over. The dwarfs stood up straight, glad that they'd remembered to wash that morning. Finally, the guard shook his head. I'm sorry, he said. You don't look like the sort of visitors that would interest the princess. And with that, he began to shut the door. But Grumpy held the door open. Mark my words, he growled. If you don't tell the princess we're here, there'll be trouble for sure. Who is it? A sweet voice called from inside the castle. Who's at the door? Never mind, princess, the guard called. It's just some strange little men who claim they know you. Little men, Snow White cried, rushing forward. She peered around the door past the guard, and her lovely face lit up with joy. Wyatt, Doc, Grumpy, Sleepy, Dopey, Happy, Sneezy, even Dear Bashful. Bashful blushed deeply. Gosh, he said. Hello, princess. The guard looked surprised. You mean you know these fellows? He asked Snow White. I thought they were just riffraff. Riffraff, Snow White cried. Why, no, they may look a little different, but they are just like royalty to me. They're my very best friends. The guard apologized to the dwarfs. Snow White invited her friends into the castle for a nice, long visit.